husband and wife thing, you feel what I'm saying? Got together, you know what I'm saying? Brainstormed a couple ideas. Said, hey, I mean, we sit around with our friends, family, talk about these subjects, why not? You feel me? Plug up the camera. Ain't had no microphones in the beginning, you feel what I'm saying? So you gotta just get up and go, you gotta do your thing, you feel me? You got ideas, just run with it. That's exactly what we did, you know what I mean? We ain't stopped since.
Nothing wrong with that. That is what's up. So basically, y'all just speak your mind and you just talk that ish like we do.
Come on, man. We also call ourselves the crazy conspiracy couple. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So, hey, we can talk about everything. We can talk about anything, each and everything that you can think of. Yeah, we're going to hold a conversation about it.
So how y'all know PPP Tactical?
Oh, man. Just networking, bro. Like, he's a strong networker. Never met him a day in my life. You know, we started talking through the DMs and whatnot. I was very interested in the business that he was running, and he was interested in the podcast, so it just worked out. So we went on to eventually take one of his classes, the HQL courses, which was an amazing experience. Shout out to T, you know what I'm saying? Doing the thing, you know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Nice.
PPP Tacticals, man.
Oh, that's nice. So you are a legally registered gun owner then?
Already, man. Shout out.
That's what.
It wouldn't have been possible without PPP Tacticals, man. Big shout out.
Yes, so big shout out to them guys. Once again, that is Power Protection Peace Tactical. They means to teach self-defense and mitigate fear, helping people to achieve an optimal quality of life. PPP Tactical offers the most personalized, high-quality small arms training experience in the Mid-Atlantic region while treating every student, every skill level like family. So that's a great thing, y'all. That means out there that you will have a personal connection with these people. So that means they'll be able to help you. And they are NRA certified, handgun instructor, Maryland State registered handgun instructor. So they believe in the Second Amendment for the black community. So let's legally arm ourselves.
Upcoming class is on the 6th.
Yes. And then another shout out to Mo Beauty, to our other sponsor, Mo Beauty Supply, which is a specialty vending. And so if you ever need to go somewhere and get something, Mo Beauty Supplies can help you out. It's a vending.
Brushes.
T might go ahead and check that out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, check it out. Look, man, everybody need to pick one time.
So let me get this straight. So y'all are together. Y'all not married? Y'all together?
No, we married, man.
Y'all married? Please. How come can we get more of y'all in commercials, please? Can I get some more all black couples? That's all I ask for.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're rooting for. Black couples, you know what I'm saying? Black love, all that.
Hey, for y'all show, do y'all talk about dating, being pro-black and relationships and all that stuff?
Yeah, I think we kind of like, touch on different type of topics or like relationship things. But I guess it's never really too like detailed. We're kind of like all over, like we're all over the place, but we touch on a lot of different things as far as that. Yeah, I feel like we haven't had the correct guest, honestly. Right. Like we can have our own opinion on anything. You dig what I'm saying? But if we not in that situation, then it's only an opinion. I want somebody that's actually from that perspective to, explain to me how they feel, what perspective they coming from.
All right.
Agreed.
I'm gonna ask y'all a quick question. Do y'all think more black people should be married, or this new lifestyle of do whatever you want and you're free, and sometimes you can have a woman can have two dudes or that type of stuff?
So are you asking them, do they believe in monogamy or polygamy?
Do y'all support that?
I definitely support marriage, but here's the funny thing, because I get the other side of it as far as like it being a contract, and it's like a business contract really, because when you're ready to get out of it, it starts getting really messy, right? It's like everybody's got a lot of love after that. A bunch of people. So I can see it on that side if you're not really ready to like jump into something like that. But like I'm definitely down for people getting married. For sure. Straight up. Especially if you want to have babies, like if you want to be together, like be together, that's cool. But if we want to have babies, I just feel like a child should be raised in a two-parent household. You feel what I'm saying?
I saw
That is always a positive.
Yeah. I saw a post saying that women nowadays, they don't mind raising a kid without a father.
I think that comes from the lack of love, you feel what I'm saying, from
That's a lot of pressure on the baby.
Comes from generational things too. Like if you take it back to like the 60s, the 50s, like the single, strong black independent mothers was like, I don't need a man. I could, take care of my baby by myself. And then now you come down all these decades later, and it's like the same stuff is repeated.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it hasn't. And the thing is, we can always have that argument: did it help in a positive way, or like what's the basically like the legacy behind that, and
of what
the aftermath of I can take care of myself? Because some people think it works, and that's why the cycle is the way it is. Well, hey, that's another art. That's a whole different topic we could get into, because my thing is I agree with you all. I think that we should have both 2-parent household. Unfortunately, that's why, like you said, you got to make sure you're with the person that you love for the right reasons.
Yep. I mean, that's just a general statement. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can be in love with somebody for 10 years and it just don't work out.
We've been trying to tell this man this for years, but he thinks that you got to know everything right when you fuck.
Oh, no.
I shouldn't put down females with multiple baby fathers. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes.
No, this is where the real issue is. Okay, the issue is when you're not demanding things, when you're giving up your vagina. That's it. That's all. Like,
whoa. The difference is you're not putting your. If you want some of this, no money. I mean, no honey, no money. No, what is it? How's it going?
No money, no honey.
I'm just saying, like, you can't, if you're not, like, people don't demand things. I don't even want to say demand, but there should be, like, requirements. Like, hey, I want this out of life. What do you want? A lot of girls just, like, they see the red flags and they ignore them. And that's vice versa. I'm not going to put it on the women only. But, like, people see red flags and they ignore them, and then they look up 3 years later, and they're like, what the hell happened?
2 kids later, 4 court trials.
Yeah.
1. I did all that.
Well, yeah. I mean, it like you said, but I look at it like this: like the physical aspect is a big important part of the relationship, but typically when 2 people are in love, they'll know whether they want to spend the rest of their lives with each other besides the physical. I think that's the biggest miscommunication a lot of people get in relationships nowadays. Yeah, the physical stuff is not going to last, like if there's no connection above that.
Yep.
Because like you said, there could be people who are in love. They say they're in love, but are you just in lust with each other because of the physical aspect?
Yeah, straight up. That go into a whole nother conversation of like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Now we talking about having safe sex. Are we talking about birth control? Are we talking about, you feel what I'm saying? That goes deep into that, because if I don't want to be with you for the rest of my life, but the sex is amazing, but we're going to continue to date, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you eventually going to get pregnant, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
You're eventually going to be my baby mama or whatnot, and it's the same cycle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's a whole nother conversation to start talking about,
Agreed. And that's the beauty of when we talk about relationships, because it's levels and there's different variants that you have to keep in mind. Because let me ask you this: have y'all ever seen a couple where they fit together, but they weren't meant to be together?
I was gonna say, cause y'all do a show together, like y'all are a couple, y'all a married couple. Do y'all, you guys talk about your own personal issues on y'all show?
Oh man, we done revealed the most personal that is.
I guess we had like an anniversary episode where we kind of got a little deep.
Straight up.
Yeah.
I can't have.
We just revealed like some of our most intimate. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah.
So this show sort of helped y'all marriage.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, because it teaches you more patience.
What? It teaches you a lot more everything.
Yeah. Because it's like we mixing business with pleasure, basically. And we got to be able to find a balance. And I think that's where we had a lot of trouble, like trying to separate it. Like like, we could be on husband and wife time and he's talking about podcasts. It's like, what?
Yeah.
No, we're not doing podcasts. Right? You know what I mean? So it's like just getting a balance of your business and your relationship.
Agreed. So that's good. No, that's real good. But
man, we done argued the beginning about every episode. Y'all just don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see that, but, yeah.
But argument might be a good thing though, because you got to have some differences. So nothing wrong with that. That means
Perfect.
nothing is perfect. But yeah, no, I'm sure you've all seen what I was saying though. Like I've seen people where it's like they fit on paper, but you could have someone that's perfect for you, but that's not meant for you.
Yeah.
And that's another big thing, because that person that you might think is the answers are right there, but it's like I don't feel it.
Is that really perfect though? Is that really perfect though? Because if they're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it really perfect, or do you just think it's perfect? Like one of them lusting situations, or one of them situations like, well, you're better than my ex, so.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Right. But that's a good thing. That's why I think people gotta take their time about relationships, because what is your intention, what's your purpose, and why? Yeah, you have to think about all those things before you jump in there, because a lot of people don't.
Man, them type things change though. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like everything about a beautiful marriage and a lifelong marriage is time and place. Everything is time and place. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all can be in the perfect place when y'all meet each other. 10 years later, it's like y'all just going separate ways. Y'all ambitions change. Y'all views on life change. You know what I mean?
Oh, agreed. Now that's a whole different story, the level there.
It doesn't mean that the person or the relationship is done.
No, but I get what they're saying. Sometimes people do fall out because in a way it expired. It's like, you know what? We've reached our course and let's move on. But now that is all.
But you can also like grow to love someone more.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I've grown to love my wife more and more every day. I don't know how. So
well, you know how, because you're putting in the effort. There's a difference.
I guess.
No, seriously. When you put in the effort, it makes a whole lot different. There's a lot of people out there who are in relationships for the wrong reasons, and then they wonder why it goes to shit, because you're not putting in the effort. You gotta want to be there. You if you're gonna and it's cheesy, but there's a scene from Tyler Perry's "Why Did I Not Get Married?" He said, they said you got to fight for it. He said the only way you can fight is if they're willing to get in the ring. So if that person doesn't even want to get in the ring, then there's no need to have a fight. So yeah, when it comes to relationships, you just
Yo, we got Reasons to Society, the podcast. We're not gonna hold y'all for long, but I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Y'all pro-black. You guys talk about empowerment. There is this white DJ called DJ Drewski. He recently posted or talked about how he's boycotting, or he's not gonna
he's not gonna play diss tracks, basically.
Diss tracks, drill music. Drill music, the music that people love because they talk about ops getting dead and name dropping people dead and all that shit. And he's white. He's a white DJ, and people gave him some backlash and all the other stuff. Some people said, "Hey, it's not the music; it's other shit." How do you guys feel about the music that's out there, the young people, and does it affect us? And should we boycott certain type of music? Reasons to Society.
Reasons.
Yes, I think I'm not against what he's saying. I think the issue is that we always talk about ourselves, how we want to own the community, but then we be so mad when somebody that's not in the community be more for the community than us.
Yes.
And we want to call them out or whatever. No, we should be doing what he's doing. So I do agree with that. Like, when did it become cool to talk about killing people and smoking the dead ops? And that is crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Straight up.
And it's just polluting the kids' minds.
Somebody gotta do it.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I don't know how you can change that accessibility to it. You feel what I'm saying?
I thought if you just shame the rappers, maybe that will stop.
No, shaming doesn't do anything. Shaming just giving them more attention.
No, we are the people though, but that's the funny thing though. Like I think about these entertainers like we are them. Without our support, they're absolutely nothing. You dig what I'm saying? We could turn the most famous celebrity into a clown tomorrow.
Absolutely. No, I agree. I agree with that. But once again, I don't see any problem with what he did either. If anything, black DJs should be doing that. Don't support the drill music. Don't support the killing. If you do, then you might as. I don't know why people do one thing and then they expect a different result. That's just dumb.
I will say this: people, we have another co-host, Ron, and when he'll say something, you would agree, saying how we don't think it's real. It's just like there's just like Al Pacino and Scarface when they shoot.
There's a difference between entertainment, but once again, we are not. As black people, we have the culture. We have to hold each other accountable. We can't worry about what outside influence, outside races are doing. We need to check ourselves first.
Yeah.
So that's why, because that's the reason why other outside races laugh at us, because they say, okay, well, you're not even holding yourself accountable. Italians hold each other accountable.
Well, it's the reason why it's not all white. It's not all black people that's listening to NBA YoungBoy. We already know that white people. White kids, white boys, they buy into rap music.
But most of them use it as entertainment. They know that they're not about that life. A lot of them are not. A lot of them are entertained by that shit. There's a difference. I'm entertained by gangster rap.
Do y'all listen to drill music?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I like the most hardcore savage music, bro. That's what I do. I ain't gonna lie.
New or old?
It's so crazy though, but it's so deep how it's almost like they forced it on us. And I know we all have the choices to turn our radios off, turn our TVs off, our phones, all that. But just think about, I don't know about y'all, but when I was young, my parents listened to the radio, and you hear songs when you're young too off the radio, and it's just kind of like a domino effect of just being a traditional thing. It's unfortunate, but that's just what it is. We're just conditioned to listening to rap, R&B, and yeah, it's like a real conspiracy, but let me not get too crazy.
No, we don't go. Let's go. No. I'm not gonna hold y'all for long, but I do think it's a conspiracy.
I do.
And why are we? You said, well, do you listen to new or old rap, drill music?
I mean, drill music to me, I thought it was just straight new. I thought drill music was you ain't gotta put too much effort into your lyrics. You just get in there and say the most ignorant things you can possibly think of. You feel what I'm saying? On one of them beats, you gotta be a drill beat, and you gotta say the most ignorant. You gotta smoke on the hot pad. You gotta be. You feel me?
Well, yeah. So when you know better, you do better.
Straight up.
So you agree with the DJ, but you gonna still listen to the music?
Yeah, and that's what I was saying about how accessible is this? You feel what I'm saying? I don't know how you can really restrict it as far as everybody getting this music, because you can just open up your iPhone and anything can pop up on there. You might never heard of this artist in your life. It pop up on your algorithm, you hit it, and you like it. And that's all you want to listen to now. You feel what I'm saying? So it's how accessible is it? We talking about whatever. Kids are getting cell phones at a young age now. So they can start listening to these artists when they're in elementary school.
Right.
So it's just too accessible. So me as an adult, a grown man, I can make those type of decisions to listen to that type of music. But I don't think it's necessary for kids and things like that.
Gotcha. AJ, you got any?
I mean, no, that's it. I mean, once again, it's until the culture holds each other accountable, we're just gonna continue seeing this.
More death. More rappers signed to Empire Records getting their head blown off.
Yeah, to get the money for the private prisons.
My man.
More for the private prisons.
My man. Yeah.
But that's true. That's what it is. That's why it's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Why are we listening to it and supporting it? It's like
you're absolutely right.
Continuing it.
You know what? No more. I'm done.
I wish we had physical CDs. I'll just burn them like they do in the streets.
Nah, we can say that, but
I'm gonna hit y'all every time she listen to something sad.
that's what I'm saying. That's why we have to be realistic.
She did. Hold on. She did say if you're not talking about money.
Yeah, it's we have to be real. That's a part of the culture. The violence and the traumas and all that shit. I'm
rapping about my story.
So let's get it goes to the point where like they don't allow people in the industry if you're not talking to rah-rah. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Well, absolutely.
Like, all the other stuff is not going to make it. Only the rah-rah stuff is going to make it because that's what they want.
Well, it's been like that for years. I mean, this shit ain't old. This is, I mean, new. This has been reused. It's the same shit. It's like if you're not nasty enough, you're not gonna hit the airwaves. Like you have to be beyond extraordinary and stick to your guns. Like the Nas's and the J. Cole's and those type of people. They're the exception of the rules. But yeah, for the most part, unless you're talking about drugs, pimping, and dealing, you already know that you're not. You're not gonna get that spot.
You're not getting the Soul Train Music Awards.
Right.
So
Let me ask you this though, right? Do both of y'all still watch the NFL?
I do.
I wanted to get to that too. Go ahead.
So that's just one. So you do watch the NFL?
I do.
Both of y'all or just you?
Nah, just him.
Okay.
But I did turn into a Commanders fan. Go ahead.
My man really.
I respect it though. That's what's up.
I definitely respect it, bro. Hey, keep that message going though. You know, like my ears are definitely open. I ain't saying I'm gonna stop listening to the savage music, but you definitely make a valid point. You feel me?
I commend.
No. What were you gonna say about the NFL? What you was gonna say about the NFL?
Oh no, I'm just saying. Like a lot of people was talking about boycotting that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all know what's going on with that. You dig? But people still gonna be tuned in Super Bowl Sunday.
Fam, listen. We all know that the Washington cheerleaders were getting violated, but people still gonna go to the games. We all know that the black coaches are getting discriminated against. Why do people still watch football for 8 hours a day? Can you break that down? Why?
Bro, entertainment.
Yeah. And people love
Last Days of Rome.
People love what everybody else do too.
Oh, you entertained.
There's more followers in the world than we realize.
Exactly. You say that again. There's more followers than we realize, and I don't understand why people don't. I've learned that shit a long time ago. There's a lot of less intelligent people out there than we want to admit, and they're easily manipulated.
Yeah, they can't think for themselves at all.
No, they rely on what the media tells them.
Well, that's what one of the things with this comes to this black person on the Supreme Court. Some people want it, but a lot of people are thinking that the Democrats are just using it for another symbolic victory instead of a tangible something for black people. They just want to give them some sort of token black person. They don't want to give them like real stuff.
Already, man.
I mean, it'd be like that, you know.
So yeah. So we're gonna let y'all go. Can you tell the people where they can reach you at? And hopefully we're gonna have you guys on the show, or we can come to y'all show.
Oh yeah,
That would be very dope.
we definitely gotta get the full experience. Man.
I know.
Yeah. You know, we want to get our car detailed too. I want my Jeep detailed.
Everybody come to 9029 Liberty Road, Randallstown, Maryland. I want my TNT Auto Detailing.
Yep.
But yeah, you guys can find us on IG at Reasons2society. Reasons with an S, the number 2 society.
Is that supposed to be like Minister Society?
Yeah, see?
Okay, because you know I'm Kane's stepson.
Tyron Turner's
Tyron Turner.
illegitimate son, yeah, right here. They both make the same expressions when they are in distress. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you so much, you guys. Y'all take care.
Stay black.
Stay black.
Yes.
Indigenous.
Indigenous. Oh, she on it too. ADOS all day. We got you.
ADOS. ADOS. I like ADOS.
Yes.
I like what they stand for.
I didn't know you was into that.
Yeah, I like
ADOS.
Yeah,
American Descendants of Slaves.
I've always anything with history in it and the way if you can back things up with actual facts, I like it. You can have your opinions, but if you can know how to combine your opinions and stats together and facts together, I rock with it.
Yeah.
And they rock with it. Just people just don't like it because they feel like it's very particular. But you have to be particular about certain things in life.
Got you. We're gonna go to a break, guys. We're gonna come back with more Ish Talk. It was so good having them on. It was actually good.
Yes,
man. Besides the technical nigga difficulties, it was good.
It was an enlightening, conversation, and that's good.
Can you go to Mo Beauty Supply Vending?
Yes, please.
Can you tell them quickly about?
Yes, it's a vending of they're innovators of specialty vending machines. It all starts with you and what you would want to vend. Your own product line, no problem. A lot of customers have that in mind. Send us the product and we will configure it to vend. It takes 2 to 3 weeks for delivery to a location of your choice. If you do not have a brand, you can purchase any one of the machines below and set up shop anywhere you think will be good at selling base.
Your snacks to the right. Stop and get what you got, what you like when you're on the run. No time to stop. Look what we've got to start spending. All of your snacks for the night and beauty supplies that's trending. Let's Vend helps you crush time. Don't forget I crave vending. Beauty and health supplies at Mo Beauty Supply Vending. Mo Beauty Supply Vending. Mo Beauty Supply Vending. Mo Beauty Supply Vending. Mo Beauty Supply Vending.
Talk TV. Now, we had the great people at. You gotta take a shot with me, man.
I'm good. I'm driving. I'm good.
You're driving.
I'm good. I already have my drink.
Just take a little bit for the ancestors, please. Just a little bit, please.
Sure. I've had my.
Please.
Yeah, I've had my share.
Yeah, you had your share of what?
I've had my share of drinks already. I was drinking before we got on live.
When you take a shot, you look at the person.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Come on, man. You made that very weird. You have to look at the person in his eyes, and it's
not strawberry.
The fuck.
Cheers. All right. Ish Talk TV, your boy Princess Amunda. I hope you got some kush at the crib, some cat in the bed, and some cash in your pocket. What more can be said? Now, what can be said is we all had bad days, right?
Yes.
And we all want to end up like that dude, my man. The sad face when you wake up and you realize that the girl of your dreams, she was flirting with you. You didn't even know. You ever had that situation, man?
No. There's a difference when you realize you've wasted time. No, most motherfuckers know. Like this right here. It's just the definition drawing. That's a strong ass face. Cause he went from he realized when he was laying down, he was the clown. The cartoon face showed you what a joke he was to her. And then when he woke up, he had that moment of realization, like, fuck, I wasted all that time. He knew he was a clown, and then that's when he came into realization, no, I'm a clown. I've been wasting all these years. And then that guitar, anytime a guitar is in any scene of life and it has a slow little mellow, you know you done fucked up. Like, like that face, man. God, that's just kind of creepy. That's just a little creepy. Look at him. He realized I'm a joke.
When you realize that the girl flirted with you, that was 10 years ago, and now you're living with a fat woman, and she's paying your rent, and you don't have a house, you have no job.
That's just the thing is, I think for if guys who've been in those situations, you already knew what you were chasing after was you were chasing. Like I tell dudes all the time, there's a difference between chasing and pursuing. When you pursue, that means that it's worth it at the end. When you chase, you're just chasing it just because. That motherfucker realized it's been 8 years. That's when you wake up. You knew she was flirting with you in the beginning, but now you realize, it's been 8 years. That's like you've been thinking that it's gonna change and it doesn't. That's why. He's thinking, oh shit, it's really been 8 years. You wake up and go, it's been years. That was over a president's second term ago. That's when you know it hit you. You realize, damn, dog, I'm still thinking about her and we got another president in the office. That's when you know it hits hard. That's when you realize, fam, I've been doing this shit wrong.
I was seeing someone I was seeing someone, and the girl I wanted. Valentine's Day is coming up, y'all. Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I bought 2 of everything, and I went to her job to drop off some flowers to her.
Yeah.
No, and she knew that she wasn't gonna get with me. I talked to her friends. I keep telling her to meet up with me. It's always an excuse.
Yeah.
4 years. 4 years. And now I'm waking up.
You woke up realizing. Nah, you was like, damn, I could have used that money for something else. Yeah, it's.
I was ready to. I ran off, man. I ran away from town. It was one of those shit like in the books, like in the 1920s. Meet me at the harbor on Thursday or something like that.
Like a typical.
I'm gonna have my suitcase. The dude sitting there at the harbor waiting for the Titanic and then waiting for the girl to come, and the girl don't come.
It be like that sometimes.
And I end up on a Titanic.
I know. So your heart sank.
My heart sank. I thought I had all these visions and dreams. And the whole time.
So and
she wasn't really.
And reality was the iceberg.
Reality was the iceberg. The whole time I was in the basement doing the.
And the funny thing is, you had
doing the coal and shit.
You had the news before. You just continued to sail straight through. You just fucking up. You had it in your fucking hands, and you just do. Look, a lot of
everybody knew it.
There's a lot. Look, a lot.
Everybody knew it wasn't gonna work out,
fellas. It's been like every guy has been through that before, where you were the captain of a ship of life, and you have the red flags or the signs that iceberg is coming. The reality is she ain't gonna be there, but you still sail because your ego and pride or whatever, and your emotions and heart is in it.
I think it's just
lust. And then not necessarily. You can legit feel love for somebody, but they don't reciprocate it.
It's not really love.
I would say 80% of the time you are right. It's that you're chasing something, and then that iceberg of reality fucking hits you. And it doesn't always hit you hard. It doesn't have to be a major impact. It's that little thing that seeps.
Yeah.
Seeps. And then the shit
scratch,
slowly, and then that shit tilts your soul, and you way in the air. That's the shit that fucks you up. So yes, people out there, fellas, if I say it like this, my biggest advice. If she can't meet you out or like have a regular conversation or a direct answer,
and don't blame it on COVID.
Yeah, I'm just saying if she always straw mans an answer, like if you ask her how she feels and it's never nothing direct, then it's not worth it. People always say, it's not about hurting your feelings. No, but you should still find a way to communicate. Don't worry about how that other person is gonna feel. You can't tell me how I'm going to feel. Let me do that. Let me actually react. Because if I react the wrong way, then I'm the fool. Or I always say that if someone there's certain people I'm like, okay, if you can't handle the actual truth, then don't speak on it. Don't ask. But for a lot of people out there, just give me that closure. That's the big thing.
Give me the closure.
If you know,
don't just leave me hanging.
If
a fucking cat.
Yeah. If you're not feeling it, I will go, okay, I respect that, and I will move on. I definitely will move on. If you give me that closure, but a lot of people,
it's never closure. They always give you that little bit, the little cheese.
Yeah, the little string,
and leave you hanging,
and they pull. But once again, you're the one following the post. Every time they move the goalpost and you keep trying to get there,
and with that in my mind, hey, I'm gonna get with this girl. She giving me another sign.
It'd be like that. I'm telling you, it's like that.
Doing the whole time they don't want you. So what the fuck can we do, man?
Oh, it's a lot you can do.
What about you? What happened to you?
Oh, I mean, I've had a couple simp moments, but one of the biggest ones that I would say is because she was a model. She was legit in King magazine. And I thought I was in a relationship. In reality, I wasn't. But I bought this chick shoes, not just any old shoes.
Did you go with her, or you was just you?
No. Oh, there was this one situation where I brought her sister. But like I said,
no. I'm saying when you bought her shoes, did you go with her, or you bought it for her?
No, I bought it for her as a surprise. And
Why did you want to do that?
something spontaneous because I was so infatuated with what she looked like, and you know, she was talking about shoes like that. So I figured, okay, let me surprise her. I was making a good amount of money for my age at that time. I was like 22, 23. And, you know, so I thought about it. I said, fuck it. Let me do it. And, you know, but at the end of the day, it wasn't worth it. I started realizing, oh shit, I'm only getting certain things anytime I'm bringing her shit or I'm doing something for her. And all she offered me was ass. But at that time, when I'm young, you know, she's feeding my ego, making me feel something, not realizing I'm getting played. It be like that sometimes. So that's why you gotta just, you know who you are and look at the reality of shit. A lot of guys don't like looking at there's a lot of guys out there who don't want to. They know the reality, they don't want to accept it. There are a lot of men out there like that who are in those type of situations. We can't just say it's just women, because there are a lot of women out there who do it too, but there are a lot of men out there as well who don't want to accept the shit. It's like, all right, you see that she don't give a fuck about you, but you're still going for it. That's what kills me, and that's crazy. But I'm not gonna always shit on that person because we've all been there. Most men have had simp moments. That's just it. You've had. And like I said, for you exceptional people,
unwilling to speak.
Right, for the exceptional motherfuckers out there, this ain't about you. Good, God bless you. Hey, once again, because every man when they come to Mac and think they're gonna be MJ, LeBron, or that kind of level, no.
All the time they J.R. writers,
J.R.
Smiths.
Right, somebody got to be Sam Cassell. Somebody got to be. Hey, look, I don't care if you Tyrone Lue of Mackin. That nigga got a ring.
You got a ring.
So just play your part and know yourself. That goes for men and women. Know yourself.
You did make a remember that. Tell the people about your post that we made, or the skit we made.
Memoirs of a Thirsty Nigga. Yes, it was a
story.
Well, just a story that I just
go intimate, one step by step.
Well, to make I won't go too deep into it. Just to make a long story short, because that's just way too many variants of it. But to make a long story short, I chased something that I thought would be something more because of the, I kept reading the miscommunications that I wanted to read, because I saw the other shit. I'm no dummy. I see it. Like I said, a lot of men out there can see it, but we don't want to accept it. I thought that maybe if I do certain things, it would at least help her realize more. Because like you, I've been to her job. I gave her gift cards. I've given her things like that of my time and energy. I had a good relationship with family. But at the end of the day, they didn't mean shit.
You went to places to meet up with her?
Yeah, I actually did. And nothing happened. Or as years went by, when I tried to do that, it was always an excuse. Like, when people are that busy, nobody's ever that busy. So, that's when I was like, damn, I slowly realized, wow, this is some bullshit. Like, I am getting played and I keep up. But the thing is, there's a certain point where I couldn't even get mad at her anymore. That's me. That's me. That's self-accountability. No, when you keep... The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. If I'm going to keep doing the same shit, she ain't the problem anymore. It's me.
All right.
It's me. It's going to be up to me on whether I still pursue that. So I came to that realization like just years ago, where it's like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not gonna excuse her for some shit. So when you
had the sad face.
Yes, but like that, I was looking at the years I woke up and realized the years that have gone by. Because once again, as men age, typically men, when you get older and you realize all those years that you spent chasing some shit, you gonna look like that. You gonna feel like a clown, because it's not that. It's when the years go by. That's when it fucks you up. Because it's different if it's maybe a year, maybe two. But once you pass that 5-year mark, that's when you go, oh fuck, this has been way too long. Like I said, once you've gone past the presidential term, you've gone too long.
Going too long.
You've gone way too long. That's why, it's don't get attached out there, fellas. You don't have to look. you just have to act accordingly. That's how I feel. Act accordingly to the girl.
When did you realize that women ain't shit?
No, it's not that women.
When did you realize that?
It's not that women.
Was it high school? Was it college?
It's not that women aren't shit. It's just it's okay. The way I'm gonna say it, it's maybe I had to reevaluate. What am I looking at? Maybe the things that I'm looking for ain't shit. And then there are certain things where I was just like, well, what I thought they wanted is not what they say. But that's not all women. That's just a particular. That's why you have to reevaluate. I'm not saying all women ain't shit.
Shout out to everybody on the donations on the Cash App.
Yes, thank you. I'll never say all women ain't shit. But there are certain things where I found out about a certain amount of women where I was like, y'all don't really believe in the shit that y'all say you do. You say you want this, but then I see you with that. Now that's what fucks me up. That's what insults my intelligence. So I go, oh, word. So if I just had a felony and I was 6'2" and I had a beard,
it's still like that, AJ? It's
still like that. There are women I know in their fucking 30s and 40s that are like that. And I'm like, you in your 30s and 40s, you still didn't learn yet? And it's sad for them because they'll start dating any old thing just to say, well, this is, it's like, okay. So yeah. So please act accordingly.
There's a lot of crazy dudes out there.
It is.
The motherfucker out there with the road rage. That's why I don't fuck with nobody.
Oh yeah, that's
shit. Why I don't even look at nobody whenever I cut them off because they might have a Glock pointing at me while I'm driving.
That was just.
And I believe this is a Latino immigrant. Get him out.
It doesn't even matter. It wouldn't matter who he is. It's not that deep. It's
not a movie. You're not gonna shoot up your own. You're not gonna shoot up your own car.
Yeah, I've been frustrated plenty of times. If you live in the DMV, it's very frustrating with traffic. Sometimes.
Sir, listen to me. The man was listening to music. He was listening. You know, he was having a good time, and all of a sudden, somebody cut them off. He gets his piece,
and he lost his shit. Yeah,
he lost his shit. He was a typical normal guy. He wasn't angry or steroids.
Nah, it's just he let road rage get the best of him, but because then he knew what he was doing. Because then he tried to lie and say he thought that somebody like they were gonna shoot him. Now I think the person did throw something at the car, but that is excessive. Like my man, what the fuck were you doing? That is super excessive.
And he had his gun was in the middle console.
Yeah, like I said, he knew what he was doing. He did that out of rage.
He wasn't even looking. His eyes closed. Who you supposed to hit with your eyes closed?
That's how you know he was just being dumb.
Florida.
Yeah, that's a lot of shit going on down there. It's just they're their own world.
Get your people.
That's their own world.
Get your people, AJ.
Look, they're not a state.
And the dude just look. Did the other dude have his gun or something?
No, I don't know what he was doing, but it wasn't no gun. It wasn't no gun. Right, it most likely could have been. I
felt threatened.
He felt threatened, and no, he should be going to jail for a solid 10 years.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Like a solid 10 years, like nothing less.
I'm pretty sure that's your Florida gun rights.
I mean,
your Florida gun rights, your people.
That's
Tampa 813. You know me.
No, that's just some crazy shit. And that's the sad thing. Florida's not a state; it's its own planet. Like you know how we talk about the Jupiter gas planet.
That's his own dump.
No, that's whatever you want to call it. That's just
Florida's a dump.
That's fucking crazy.
Everybody know.
It ain't like there's certain parts, but Florida's a whole nother world. I just say that that shit's crazy. I get it. I get frustrated a lot. The biggest thing is coming off the Beltway when motherfuckers know you can either go to Baltimore, DC, or Tyson's Corner, and they still find a way to fuck up and try to get to the other side.
I've done that.
I know.
I've done a Tokyo drift before.
No,
that shit is confusing.
No, it's not.
I can go down Tyson's.
It's not. You just gotta pay.
I'm thinking I gotta go Maryland. It takes me to Tyson's.
Why would you go to Tyson's if it says Baltimore? And then you just gotta know what part of Maryland you're going to. See, this is where people gotta have common sense.
And then it says Tyson's, but Tyson's leads to Maryland.
You have to have common sense. If I
make it more, tell the signs to make it more equal.
No, you just go. I know if I'm going to the harbor, if I'm going to anywhere on the,
I'm shooting the signs.
No, anywhere on the 95 side. That you know, okay, you're going straight up. You know you're going to take Baltimore. If you're going to fucking Gaithersburg or somewhere like that, then you go, okay, let me take the Tyson's exit. You just got to know where you're going. Have common sense. Motherfuckers just get on the road and wing it. That's why. So you just gotta.
Nah, Waze be fucking you up.
No, they don't. You gotta pay attention. Now, what Waze sometimes does it, but the most part, motherfuckers don't pay attention. But yeah, that road rage, that was ridiculous. That was just dumb. That was over excessive. He lucky because if he was black, they'd have shot his ass. Like, I mean, the police would have shot him, even though so he's lucky.
I want to shoot the Tyson's Baltimore.
No, just pay attention. That's all you gotta do. Pay attention.
Also, we want to talk about trafficking.
We know you wanted to get to that,
guys. We thought we learned from Juicy Smollett about faking crimes that happened to you recently. We all love the beloved the show, the 90s show, Martin. The co-host Gina, which is Tisha Campbell. Everyone loved her. She came out recently. She was on someone's show, and what did she say, AJ?
Apparently that she was almost kidnapped. Like a dude in the van told her to get in because she called for a taxi and not because she couldn't get an Uber. And
she couldn't get an Uber.
Yeah, and they told her to get in. And apparently she saw like all kind of shit. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, you never know. It could have happened. I mean, human trafficking is real, so I don't know.
Why would she want to tell that? Doesn't make
maybe she's saying that to warn people because if they can't do that shit, there is there is information in a lot of news about women seeing random men trying to take them. So,
but you know what?
It ain't like it's super far fetched.
Yeah, I understand that, y'all. If something happened to y'all, you should tell you should let the people know. But social media, they came after her. They said, "We don't believe you. We need more people."
Yeah. No, I mean, it's like it's like one of those things where if you're, oh my goodness, it's like you have to literally like have some factual evidence. Like people, that's an experience where it's like, okay, did you get the description of the men? What color were the men? What was the van? What were they like? You had to be very specific. And like I said, maybe she did present that to the local authorities. We don't know. Maybe she just got on there and said that.
People they giving her the Juicy Smollett, man. And I feel like a part of it, the reasons why, is because this woman has gone to. I'm gonna keep it real. This woman ruined a franchise, a 90s show.
Look, she didn't look.
So fuck her.
We will
maybe
never.
That's one of the reasons why she got trafficked. Maybe that's one of the reasons why she got kidnapped. Or maybe it didn't work out because they realized who she was.
Here you go.
They realized that she ruined the most iconic show of the 90s, black show, Martin. All because, once she started doing the fucking Martin does a show or she does a show or they don't do a show together. I knew the show was over. I don't even watch those seasons because of her. So therefore, fuck her. No one don't believe you.
No, it's one of those things where if it happened, I'm glad you were okay. If not, shame on you. Because
maybe that dude was shooting at the kidnappers in her van.
Who knows?
She ruined it. I don't believe you. She's trying to stay relevant. Get the fuck out of here.
This guy.
You ruined Martin. That's all I got to say.
You ruined Martin.
You ruined Martin.
Well, man, mad over.
And then you're gonna have a you go girl hat on. Get the fuck out of here. You shouldn't get the profit. No rice, no champagne, Tisha Campbell. No rice, no champagne.
This guy.
No residuals.
No rice, no residuals.
No residuals.
You just think
you fucked up it up.
It should just go.
She fucked up.
It should just go to
Did
Martin
she
and
fuck it
Tashina.
up?
It's just like
or because she want to say Martin. Even though we know Martin was an asshole, apparently. But go ahead.
We'll never know that. Like you gotta let it go. Get it out of your heart.
No, you take it like a soldier.
No, you get that out of your heart.
Like
we'll never know what happened in that situation, man. But in this, let's just talk about the present. If it happened to Sheena, I'm glad you're safe. But if not, just need more evidence. I just need, like I said, I'm looking for the descriptions of what they look like. So if you really are trying to help the public, let us know what they look like.
Yeah.
Like I said, now if you've said this to the police, to local authorities, then that's different. But please let us know what they look like, because anybody can just have a white fucking van. Let me know. Are they white? Are they black? Did they have accents? Or did they look like gang members? What?
Probably foreigners.
We don't know. Yeah, that's the thing.
Get in.
I just need to know. I need to give me better descriptions.
Okay. We're going to go to Cheeks of the Week, but
of course.
I want to speak on this Brian Flores and this racial discrimination when it comes to coaches in the NFL. And it's a sick game. I know they was doing niggas like that. They already hired a white man, but they're gonna have to do the what's the rule? Rooney rule to just interview a black dude, knowing that they're not gonna hire his ass.
Well, the problem is that
and it's only one fucking coach in the NFL, and that's Mike Tomlin, and he has the most winning seasons to make the playoffs, whatever the shit like that.
Well, he's never had a losing season.
He's black. That's the reason why. That man had to work his ass off for his ass won't get fired. That's a shame.
Yeah,
we have these coaches, these white coaches that has been losing season after season, but they still get jobs.
Oh, absolutely.
They still get hired.
Nepotism and white privilege is a motherfucker.
It's good old boys club.
Right, and the NFL should be ashamed of themselves, because if you look at it in the NBA, at least it's 32 teams, right? I think 14 coaches are black. So that shows you, like, at least the NBA is trying to be progressive. But the NFL, that's why a lot of people have a disdain, especially for the owners, because you're talking about a group of white men, especially elderly white men, that came in a time where blacks weren't looked at as equal or looked at as just money making machines. I say that because we weren't deemed human for a long time, so that mindset can still be there.
Cattle, but go ahead.
No, I say machines because they know we're more than that. They know what we can do. But yeah, I commend Brian Flores for speaking out, because they were also offering.
He was a coach for the Miami Dolphins for last season. He was fired.
And they was 10-60.
Rooney Rule is only effective if the people making hiring decisions are not biased. Of course,
Well, they were 10-6 in 2020. Then they were 9-8. They had lost 7, of course, in the beginning of the season, but then they won 8 of their 9. And there's speculations that they were offering him money to tank. There's a lot of things that do need to be exposed about the NFL, because it's a lot of things that people who really have a love for the game, who love it, just you didn't have to play it, but you just know it, or people who have played, they just go, all right, this don't look right. So with Flores, I hope that he can make an impact to where the NFL really does hold themselves accountable, and certain people who are in power that shouldn't be needs to be removed. But it's going to be long. That's a long step, because I think the NFC championship had 50 million viewers. So with that being said, that shows you at the end of the day, they don't give a shit about that until you start affecting their pockets.
Right.
But once again, Mr. Brian Flores, I hope you have success, and I hope this leads to a bunch of other qualified black coaches get a job and not be held to such a high standard where if shit doesn't go right in the early years, they kick them to the curb. Because that's the thing, they usually put us black coaches in bad situations, like they did with Todd Bowles when they gave him to the Jets, Now, I have my personal opinions about Bowles, but that's for another topic, another time. But with Bowles, with the Jets, they hardly gave him anything. And he still gave him a good defense. They threw him shit. So it's hard. It's hard. And the coaches that do build them up, Tony Dungy, when they build a team up and they finally are getting the good results, they throw them out and give it to somebody else to take over. And they did the same with Mark Jackson with the Golden State Warriors. Yeah. So it's deep. It's a lot of people don't want to admit it, but it's really there. It happens. Black coaches aren't appreciated. 71% of the NFL is people of color or blacks, basically. You have one black coach, and then let's be real, there are no black owners. No black owners. Why is that? That's a big ass problem. That's a big ass problem. Through most of sports, most owners are not of color. You might have one or two in any other sports, and that's unacceptable.
I mean, the Panthers owner is Indian or something like that. But diversity, that word diversity is just a.
Well, yeah. Once again, we want diversity in power. That's what we look. We want diversity in power because
we don't want just a black face and
right. We know that black people can. We know that a lot of us.
Thomas.
But not even that. What the way the NFL is set up, of course, most. How is it that, and Chris Rock said it, he said half the league, 90% of us is in the Final Four, but we can't own shit. So give us the opportunity. That's all I ask. So Brian Flores, I hope this impact.
AJ, before we do that, I want to ask you, do you think Brian Flores and Colin Kaepernick are in the same? Do you think both of them niggas ain't getting no job no time soon?
Don't call them niggas, but I do feel like that the NFL, but they don't.
It says we want more diversity. We want diversity, equality, inclusion, and belonging. Yeah, we want that. We want that check too.
Yeah, no, but at the same time, yeah. But what shouldn't happen that the NFL does that they don't like to admit is big ass repercussions. See, that's the thing. For who? Like for any of people of color, like Kaepernick, like you just said. They basically blackballed him.
That's what they're gonna do to Flores.
That's what I'm saying. If they're smart, you don't do that shit. If you're smart, you better at least give him an opportunity. Like they gave him an opportunity, I guess, apparently to coach the Texans or the Saints. First of all, Saints are in cap hell. That means like there's no money in there. Texans, enough said. They're going through their own shitty thing.
What about Leftwich? Where is he? He's a black coach. He's an assistant coach.
He deserves an opportunity. Leftwich and Bowles deserve an opportunity. Okay. I will say that they deserve an opportunity. Now, in my personal opinion, are they coach worthy for me? No. But they still deserve an opportunity. That's all we want at the end of the day. Give those guys an opportunity. Give them an opportunity. They deserve an opportunity.
I thought we were going to we're gonna say that we're commanders. Ba 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 ba.
Like I said, that's a sad ass name.
I thought we were gonna be better.
That's a sad ass name, Commanders.
It's a sad ass.
That's like a fucking Pee Wee football team. And yeah, that's a Pee Wee football team name. I think they was gonna call themselves the Red Wolves. I think that would have been far better than the Commanders. You're Washington Commanders. Hail to the Commanders. Like I can't like that fucking song. Like whoever said Commander, like the fuck you command? What are you commanding? I know the fans command Dan Snyder to get blackballed, but that ain't gonna happen. But hey, that ain't my squad. So carry on. I'm just gonna say that. Carry on. Command your way into the playoffs. That's all. That's all I gotta say.
All right, guys. We're gonna end it there. Trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here. We're gonna go to here it is.
We bring back the the shaking and baking. It just sounds.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Football team. We've got a new slogan. Yeah, we took it out of farmers. The fact of the matter is, we are commanders.
Yeah, it's like
every time I tell you guys, hey, like I always tell you guys, Rally Captain, you rep it hard, but don't rep it at all. This is where Rally Captain, and we are commanders.
Look, we can clown them all they want.
AJ, do they look like Judge Dredd?
Yeah, it looks
is that the new mascot?
It looks
Judge Dredd.
It looked bad. It's bad.
No, I thought it was fake. But is that the real?
I don't know.
Mask?
That ain't my squad, so I don't pay attention. I just heard Commanders and I laughed.
Black people, we gotta hold accountability when it comes to this shit like this. You don't even see white people in this video. And you always gotta have a mush mouth nigga.
Mush mouth? You don't want to be a mush mouth.
Will be disappointed.
It's bad. It's bad. I'll just say that, y'all.
You rep it hard, but don't rep it at all. This is where Rally Captain, and we are commanders.
Oh God, family, we gotta do better. I know y'all should be at work. Y'all shouldn't be doing this shit.
Hey, like I said, I commend the commitment. Hey, that's your team.
Christ.
That's your team. You done went from the Redskins to the Washington football team to the Commanders. Fuck. I know most people. There's a lot of people low key like, can we just go back to being the Redskins? I'll take the script. Look, whatever.
All right, let's go to Hope He's All Right, y'all.
Please, yeah.
I'm sorry, Cheeks of the Week.
Yes, we're bringing that back, y'all. Like we bring it back.
It is Farmers Insurance song, but hey.
Yes, we're bringing it back. We are bringing that back. I know it's been a while. It's
Cheeks
been a
of the
while,
week,
and that is what I call a sunset ass. I like that. Yes, that has me looking forward to the summer because of the weather.
But right now, this one is Christmas. You see the Christmas tree.
I know, right? Holiday cheer.
I want to be that rug.
What, no,
eat that rug right now.
Did you ever just say DJ Drum used to go holiday season, holiday cheeks? That's a gold note. That's a classic. And then they got the pigtails and the asses. It's just.
And she got that tattoo. Jesus Christ.
Wow. Jesus Christ. This is winding.
Jesus Christ.
And did it all right. Did it all right. I am.
And that young cheeks.
Broke necks. Look. She the type. That's the type of jump where if you was at work and you open your Twitter and you saw that you got to do this.
I am coming. And what's this right here?
That is just like a twerk fest class. That's some shit like
Got
the chick who's out there who acting like she acting like she don't want nobody to see it, but she's doing it.
Yeah, she act all shy and shit.
But
gushing and shit. Everybody clapping her up.
Hey, look, shout out to her. She was doing the damn thing. I'm telling you. Like, look. She knew what she was doing and tried to walk away shy. Like, damn well you did.
Who's this?
That's Melissa Ford.
Melissa Ford. Yeah, she looks familiar.
Like vintage fine. She still is gorgeous. Like that is man.
Wow.
Look for me. Melissa Ford won.
She won. Melissa Ford won.
Like this is a strong second. Like it's strong because like I said, boy.
How she do that on the?
Like, look, I don't want to bump her in the strip club.
But Clyde, let's go to Hope He's All Right.
Oh, God. Now, this is just...
They had this man picking up construction work.
You can't get mad when a wild animal goes wild. I don't care how much you train me, but goddamn...
Boris went off. And
you
telling me kicking is the only thing y'all can do right now?
You better shoot that, but look, he said, I'm going to keep holding him anyway. He said, I'm going to keep chomping his ass. I'm going to keep chomping.
Hey, all the small business owners out there, if you're a small business owner, watch your back.
Whoa!
Watch your back, please.
Ooh.
How that man going to make it out the thing?
He's done. What? He looks like one of those fake dummies in movies. It's like, is that real?
My man got smushed. I don't understand motorcycles. Like, why you trying to do extra shit? You end up getting a sandwich.
Ooh.
His chest cavity just got crushed.
Oh God.
His chest cavity. So we're gonna pray and hope these people are all right.
Right, Boris is gone.
Boris is gone.
He like, look, you ever seen The Revenant? He got his ass. Leo sitting there like, damn, I'm glad my shit was CGI.
Yes, indeed. So it was a good show. Thank y'all for tuning in. What you think, man?
Oh, of course. And once again, you also got to go to www.utcdmv.com. Get some good merch like this right here. You know what I'm saying? We got, it's still cold as hell out there, so we still got hoodies. And then also, if you need to, fly right, Ish Brownies right here. But yes, if you want to rock our gear, please, and then Cash App us, Ish Talk TV. Please, you can help save a bill.
Yes, we'll be back next week, and let y'all know that Ish Talk 2022, we're gonna move up, man.
Yes, and I'm gonna have another little segment this weekend. It's gonna be strictly sports. So for all you sports people out there, I'm gonna be talking about the Bucks. So it's gonna be.
What you gonna call it?
It's just Buck Talk.
Buck Talk.
Buck Talk. Buck Talk. Just keep it in a buck. Just keep it in a buck. Just keep it in a buck.
I can feel it.
Keep it in a buck with no fuck.
All right, y'all. Stay black.